Hey, how we doing? It's your girl Tia Renee. What's going on? No, I've been going for a little minute. Not too long. Definitely have been having some video ideas in the works for y'all. And I kind of have been taking literally a break. Unfortunately, I sprained my lower back. So I have been on a leave from work, which I've been loving. I've been loving this time off to reflect, to heal. And I'll tell you this, when you're in a position where you're damn near disabled, I'll tell you this, if you're spiritual like me, you will be so grateful and so thankful for your health. Guys, it was bad. I say this, I'm going to say this real quick and get into the video, but the topic of the video and this situation kind of connects. Please take care of your health. Take care of your health and be blessed if you are able. Because baby, being disabled is not it, especially if you can help it. Okay, that's my little PSA before getting into the topic here. Alright, the video is about, if you're anything like me, you're not necessarily tired of working or hate working. You're just tired of the conditions of your spirit and of your body that are not being met. Another thing that I have had time to reflect on, being off of work and having time just to be to myself and by myself, is that I don't necessarily hate working. Ever since I was young and was able to work and old enough to work, I wanted to get out there and feel like I was doing something for myself. I wanted to feel like I didn't have a handout and asking somebody for money to do this and do that. So I'm like, you know what? I want to work. Give me a job. Let me make my own money. Your adulthood is not much of an option. But that's where the foundation started for me. So I'm able to appreciate certain things that working brings. I'm able to appreciate the structure that comes with working. I'm able to appreciate being able to provide for myself, not having to rely on somebody else to provide for me. A roof over my head, food to eat, bills being paid. And I pride in somewhat the socializing part of it. Sometimes it's gotten a little lonely being with myself, but not too much. I'm definitely very much an introvert. I'm going to be doing a video about true introversion, because a lot of y'all like to idealize introversion, thinking that it's this trend or this wave, but it's a real thing when you're rocking with yourself, when you're a real Sigma type of female or type of man. Y'all have the wrong idea about introversion. Just because y'all like alone time here and there, I think everybody likes alone time here and there. But being a real introvert is really being in yourself and finding the answers in yourself and being with yourself, by yourself, at least 95% of the time. So I said all that to say that I realized that I've been a person that's complained about working before. Sure, there's certain things about working that can be very frustrating. It can be frustrating to have to be on somebody else's schedule. It can be frustrating to feel like you're putting all your energy into somebody else's business and not really reaping even a percentage of the reward that you should be. It definitely can be frustrating to deal with other people, co-workers and things of that nature. So I have been one that at one point felt like, I'm tired of work, tired of going to work, all of that. And I think for a lot of us, it's not the work itself we're tired of. It's being tired of certain things that we need not being given or granted. When you work a regular 9-to-5 schedule, at least in my opinion, you have no real time for yourself. You have no real time to focus on things like your health, your healing, recuperating, rejuvenating, spending time with family or friends. Think about it. Monday through Friday with a Saturday and a part of a Sunday off. I always say if you work a regular 9-to-5 schedule, you only have a day and a half off a week. That Saturday, you gotta try to cram everything in. Okay? In a way, you're still preparing for the work week. You don't really have time to really settle down. Your mind is probably on going back to work on Monday. Then Sunday, you got to be in bed by like 4 or 5 p.m. because you got to be to work at 7, 8, 9 a.m. So the regular, typical 9 to 5, 8 to 5, 7 to 4 schedule was just never my thing at all. At all. A doctor's appointment. How you get into the doctor without having to take a day off, a partial day off, or having to come in late? And then those same jobs are the ones talking about coming in late or taking off or taking vacation time or whatever else. When do you expect me to do these things that require business time and business hours? The thing that people are tired of is jobs feeling like they are somebody's only business to tend to. Your business is not the only business that we have to take care of. We have health to take care of. A lot of us have kids to take care of. Now, I'm not in that sector right now, and I'm not gonna lie, that's something I appreciate. But most people I know have children to take care of. That's business. Excuse me, so sorry. That's business within business. These kids have school to go to. They have daycare to go to. They have some sort of babysitter. So they're also dealing with that business. People need vacation time. They need time to be able to go, relax, take a load off, go see something else, go explore something else. Half these jobs not even giving you proper time off to do that. People are tired of working and busting their butts, and the pay ain't paying, it's not matching, it's not mathing, it's not doing any of that. They have just enough for bills or not even enough for bills. In my reflection, I realized that there's plenty of things about the job that I could appreciate. Luckily for me, my job doesn't have a typical 9 to 5 schedule. I work 3 days, 12 hours, and I have 4 days off, in which lately, well, before taking this leave of absence, I've picked up time, extra time, because there is overtime available. Now, that can be looked at two ways. You can look at that as, oh, wow, I got to pick up overtime just to make ends meet or make enough. Or you can look at that as something that's a bonus. You know, you make your full-time check, plus if you choose to, you can make a little more. And that's kind of where my mindset is at. My mindset is getting my money up. Okay? So those are things that I'm learning to appreciate about working. But a lot of us are tired of the conditions. People are tired of having to deal with nasty coworkers. People who are dealing with their own things in their own life, which is natural. We all are going through something. We all are struggling with something. But unfortunately, we have to feel the brunt of that when dealing with other people. People are tired of dealing with management. Certain management. People who really shouldn't be managers, don't know how to manage, don't know how to really be team players, don't know how to be real leaders. People who want their ego stroked. People who thrive off of the little bit of power that they're given. People are tired of dealing with that. One thing that I never understood, even about looking for another job, is why these jobs feel like it's so important to know why we left another job. And either way we answer in honesty is looked at almost like we're the problem. Most people leave their jobs because of a lot of the conditions that I just broke down. Because the pay is not enough. The work environment is toxic. The management is toxic. The co-workers are unhappy. They're unhappy with what's going on in their life, and they're unhappy with the job themselves. So now you have to deal with that. People are tired of not having a work-life balance. But if you say that, you're an issue. If you tell them that it's the job that's the issue, you're the issue. I never understood that. So that would definitely be something that I would want a job to realize, that I'm not the problem. The jobs are typically the problem why we leave. Because most people, when the job is what they need, and the job is giving them exactly what it is that benefits them, they're not really trying to leave their job. So I've had a lot of time to reflect on that, and I think that that's really what it is. Now, a lot of these videos are going viral now, and they've been going viral for a while, but I'm seeing it more, and maybe it's just my algorithm. Oh, I'm tired of working. I'm tired. I hate the 9 to 5. Da, 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 da. Now, a lot of people's response to that is, well, start your own business. Be self-employed. You don't have to work these jobs. Well, a lot of us do. And also, everybody is not an entrepreneur or a self-employment type of person. Everything is not for everybody. But that doesn't mean that somebody working the typical 9 to 5 life doesn't deserve to have a work-life balance, doesn't deserve to have decent pay, doesn't deserve to have time to really take care of their health. They're busting their butt and literally their back, in my case, to take care of your business, but in return, they're not getting the time they need to take care of themselves. By the way, I did not hurt my back at work. Okay? I've been working warehouse now for a little while, and I know how to properly live, bend, all of that. It was actually on my own account. So in essence, these are the things that people are tired of. I think that most people like me could appreciate being in an environment where they can feel useful, where they can feel purposeful, where they can feel like they're making a contribution. Because I believe it's human nature to feel that way, to be involved in that way. Because if you're not, what are you here for? What are you literally here on earth for if you're not contributing or participating or being a part of building something, of creating something, of contributing something? So I think that's what people are tired of. So y'all let me know what you think. Do you genuinely hate working? Are you just, I would equate that to laziness, to be honest with you. Now, I know that's a whole thing as well, the whole battle of, oh, Gen Z is lazy, da da da. Or people are lazy because they don't want to work. Like, if you just absolutely hate working, because you have to understand working too. Working is not just a job. Working is work around the house, keeping your house kept together, taking care of yourself, taking care of your kids, cleaning up. Maybe you're a builder. Maybe you do DIY projects around the house. There's all different types of work. It's not just 9 to 5. So if you straight up just hate working, to me, that's what equates to pure laziness. Okay, so do you hate working, or are you just tired of certain work conditions? Do you feel like you're just not being fulfilled in your work and that you're not being appreciated for what you contribute? So I think that's about it on that one. Let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching. I see that a couple of my videos are slowly going up in views. Your girl is still very much in the beginning phases of it, but I definitely could see great things. Oh, I also wanted to talk a little bit about, because I'm not gonna lie, I actually am re-recording this video. They got me at the doctor here. I had one appointment for radiology, and then they scheduled me another appointment like an hour later that I didn't even know. Like, I thought the one that was an hour later was the appointment for the radiology. So they got me just sitting here waiting. But I wanted to also cover the mental aspect of, if you're really tired of working because you don't feel valued and you're more of an entrepreneurial type of person, start really looking at your job and a certain aspect of your job that you can appreciate. Some of the things that I named, for example, maybe you really do appreciate your schedule and the structure. Maybe you appreciate the times that you work. Maybe you like the 9 to 5, but your 5 to 9 is building your own business or brainstorming or spending time with your family and kids. Maybe you do other work on the side that allows you the freedom to do it how you want. Maybe you do food delivery or shopping services on the side. If you do that, that's a great way to look at that aspect of I work when I want. Again, this channel is also going to be very metaphysical. So there's going to be a lot of videos where I'm going to be talking about your mindset and creating your reality. Those are some of the things that you use to create what it is that you want. You're not fully there, but in that aspect, you're halfway there. You know, you do Uber, you work when you want, you clock in when you want, you take off when you want. Use those things to continue to build on that foundation and build the mansion. Now, I can't remember the actual quote in the Bible that says, "In mine house there are many mansions." That's the scripture for y'all today. That is part of the mansion. You gotta build it though. You have to have the foundation. You have to continue to build it. Okay? You have to build that mansion. You can have many of them. So that's one of them. If you're looking to get out of the regular 9-to-5 life, start looking at the aspects in your life that already exist, where you're already in that energy, or start creating it in your mind and allow it to build in your mind to where your body follows. Okay? So that is it, y'all. Thanks for watching. I appreciate the views. Definitely feel free to leave a comment. And I'll probably make a couple of videos today, so you might see me later on today. Alright? Peace.